What is up, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you some things that LeBron James spends his unreal amounts of cash on. But before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go ahead and hit the bell for notifications and like the video for us. And trust me, you're going to want to stay for the whole thing because some of these items are absolutely insane. So LeBron James has an estimated net worth in 2018 of $450 million. And you know since then it has only skyrocketed because LeBron James is just that polarizing of an individual. Everybody knows his name wherever he is, and he is constantly making money on and off the court. So we're going to tell you some things that he has spent his money on, and I hope you enjoy. LeBron James owns a pair of gold and diamond encrusted shoes that costs over $100,000, and the man refuses to wear these shoes because they're so nice. He's not even going to wear a pair of shoes that cost over $100,000, and they're only for show. They're merely a decoration. That is an insanely expensive decoration, but since LeBron has just as much money as he could possibly dream of, he's going to get that. Pretty much every athlete, once they get into whatever league they're in, likes to buy a super nice car. Well, LeBron James has no shortage of super nice cars. He has a Ferrari F430 Spider, which is worth over $150,000 and can go from 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. That's insane. He also owns a Dodge Challenger SRT with the top speed being a whopping 199 miles per hour and going 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. That is designed merely for speed. That cost him around $85,000 to purchase. That's an insane amount of money for a car, but that's chump change to LeBron James because he is loaded to the brim. He also owns a Hummer H2, which his mom bought for him on his 18th birthday, and that's his favorite car to drive around. This can go 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. The version he owns is a little bit older, but the newer versions can go for around $103,000 for the vehicle. He also owns a 2010 Chevy Camaro SS, detailed in all white coats of paint with 2 black thin racing stripes going down the middle. Very sleek and suave design for a very professional man. This goes 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds, and he paid around $38,000 for the Chevy Camaro. He also has the black Porsche Turbo, which costs around $165,000, coming in at a top speed of 110 miles an hour. Now, what's special about this car is his license plate on the car says, quote, King of OH, which obviously means King of Ohio. Speaking of Ohio, he owns a mansion in Ohio, which he purchased for $2.1 million and has slowly renovated into having 35,000 square foot of living space. In the mansion, he has 19 rooms. He has a bowling alley. He has 6 bedrooms and 6.5 baths. If he wants to host his starting 5 wherever he lives in Ohio, he can do that easily. He also has a barber shop and a home theater in the mansion. He has something that not a lot of people have as well. He has his very own sports bar in his house. Comes fully equipped with TVs and alcoholic beverages and whatnot. He also owns a massive aquarium, and the renovations he's done has put the house at an estimated $9.2 million value. He also owned a $9 million mansion in Miami with over 15,000 square foot of living space. On the property, there are 2 fountains. He also has 2 docks in which you can each fit a 60-foot yacht. He has 6 bedrooms and 8.5 baths. He has a massive kitchen, an infinity pool. He also has a home theater in this house as well. He has a wine cellar, and he also has tons of security on the property to make sure nobody tries to sneak in. So if you're thinking about it, don't do it. And he sold the house several years ago for over $13 million. And he also owns a mansion in LA. He actually owns 2 mansions in LA. The one we're talking about is a $23 million mansion. But keep in mind, he owns that one, another one in LA, and one in Ohio. So he owns 3 mansions. Wild. The one in LA has an elevator, a fully functional elevator in his house. Comes with 8 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. This house also has a wine cellar, and his patio is made of marble. That's probably the fanciest patio to ever exist. He also has a home theater, several pool tables, and he has a home gym, which is half inside and half outside, because during the off season, he works out 5 days a week. During the in season, he's working out 7 days a week. Also in the home gym, he has a sauna, a spa, a steam room, and a massage room. They also have a secondary outdoor spa, a heating dining lodge, and he is adding a basketball court to this property, as well as an indoor wine tap, and he's trying to get a fully functional pizza oven because he owns Blaze Pizza. The next thing LeBron spends his money on is himself, his body. He has spent over $20 million on his body, health, and fitness. He is 35 years old and has had a 17-year career in the NBA, and he's showing no signs of stopping. This averages out to about $1.5 million per year, which is put into his body. In his home gym in LA, he has equipment from all the other team facilities that he has played with. So he practically has an NBA gym in his house. He always is constantly eating healthy foods and vitamins and doing whatever it takes to get his body in peak condition. Instead of eating cake, this man has eaten kale cake. That sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life. But if it makes me look like LeBron, I might have to give it a try. He's also huge into organic and fresh ingredients. He usually has a personal chef cook all sorts of healthy meals and snacks for him and tells him when to eat and whatnot. He also has a personal trainer with him pretty much all the time, giving him workouts and ways to stay stretched and stay fit and loose and ready to go at a moment's notice. He also uses cryotherapy. He has hyperbaric chambers and Normatec leg boots. So this man is doing literally the best money can buy to keep his body in premium shape for him to compete in the highest level and be the greatest basketball player of all time. So that is some things that LeBron James spends his money on that are incredibly expensive and we will probably never think of doing ourselves. But if you liked the video, please hit that subscribe button for us. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you all in the next video.